everywhere you look is just breathtaking. Holy crap, it is a moose. Let me push it on there. There we go. It's a hot geyser, yeah. Yeah, but we're in Montana now with mountains.
Montana.
Okay, this campground has been great. We've got a lot of laundry done. I got the RV washed. It really needed to get washed. I don't think we've washed it since Tennessee. And yeah, the views and the sunsets and everything else here has just been wonderful. I think we decided we're going to go to Glacier National Park, which is about 200 miles north of us, well, northwest. We haven't found an RV site yet. We're still kind of shopping around and seeing what's out there. And today, I think we're going to head over to a castle. I don't know what to expect. I think it's just a Victorian house, but they say it's the only castle in Montana, and it's nearby and it's something to do, and I think it's only $7 to go tour it, so we're going to go check out this house that's nearby. It's just a few miles down the road. Otherwise, we're just trying to plan our trip into Glacier and figure out exactly where we want to stay. There's a west side and an east side, and there's a lot of campgrounds. Most of them are pretty expensive. The couple that are Passport America are not, the discount is not available for this time, because I guess it's the popular time, obviously. But yeah, we're gonna have one more night here, and I think we still have a couple more loads of laundry to do, but yeah, we're gonna go see this house. So it was a really cool tour of the house. Unfortunately, photography is not allowed inside, which I understand and would kind of ruin it for other people if they want to come see it. It was a great tour. and it was populated with a lot of artifacts donated from the historical society around here. And the house is pretty amazing, and all the rocks came from a quarry something like 15 miles outside of town, off the mountains over there. You can see in the distance. So it has a really cool old house, and it was a fun stop for the day. Cool is this house was built in 1892, and for its day it was like top of the line. It has no fireplaces, it was all radiator heat, and it had plumbing. They used a windmill on the grounds to pump water out of a well into the attic of the house, and then it was gravity fed down to all the sinks, and it had more than one bathroom. And it did eventually also get electricity before anybody else around here had it. The guy had his own personal hydroelectric power plant that he built just to supply electricity to his house. I wish I could show you some of the woodwork inside of this house. They said when they restored the house back in the 60s, there was no need to refinish it. It's all original, never been refinished, and it's pretty gorgeous. All right, we're all ready to head out this morning. We're gonna stay at a Cabela's overnight in Missoula, Montana. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then we'll be on our way towards Glacier National Park. We still haven't found a campsite that we want to go to. I think Steph's gonna make some calls when we're on the road. One issue today is, yesterday I noticed our front passenger side tire was a little low on air, and I topped it off, and I came back out here this morning and it's low again. I found a tire shop on our route. I'm just gonna have them take a look at it. If worst comes to worst, I got a full-size spare with plenty of air in it, so I can change it out. But the tire shop's only about 30 miles from here, so it should make it. It's not completely flat. Looks like a slow leak, but I guess we got a puncture somewhere. I looked at it, I didn't see a nail or anything, but I guess we'll find out. All right, we're here at Zips Tires in Townsend, Montana, and we're gonna see if they can put a plug in this tire or figure out why it's letting air out on me. All right, they treated me good there. I did have a small nail in the tire. They plugged it up for me, charged me 15 bucks, and then they noticed that I had a lug nut that was pretty much ruined, and it had stripped out the stud on the tire a little bit, and they were able to rethread the stud and put me a lug nut on there, and he didn't charge me a dime for it. So I really appreciate that. And now we're getting ready to hit the road and head on towards Cabela's. This is the smallest Cabela's I've ever seen. It's actually in a shopping center. Usually they're by themselves. Okay, we're leaving Cabela's and we're headed up towards Glacier National Park. Okay, we made it to our campsite last night. It's a great place. It's really nice, and it's only I think like 5 miles from the gate to the park, which is awesome. Today, that's our plan, is to go explore the park and see what it has to offer. We'll be here for 2 days, so I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do. I'll let Stephanie and her mom decide what we're gonna go and see, and maybe we'll take a drive down their famous road or go to some visitor centers today. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some beautiful mountains. tour at Mini Glacier.
My name is Matthew, and I will be your boat captain for this 4:30 tour. Now, I know it may seem a little uneven along this shore here. Mainly that the hotel was built by Louis Hill, the president of the Great Northern Railway at the time of its inception. And, well, something remarkable about one of those cabins back there, though, is that the winter caretaker of extra snow. So, typically we're looking at. But again, it's a beautiful day, and it's hard to imagine. But in just a few weeks here, we're going to get our first snows. All the names about this for you from the distance, we're looking at the largest peak. That's going to be walking into and looking up at.
So this is a two-part boat tour. We're on the first boat, and then we take about a 4th mile walk over a hill and get on another boat to another lake.
Where the boat spends the winter time. We'll be devoted there in about 2
You riding the boat? Are you riding the boat?
Now, a much more interesting story is back in the winter of 1974, and the boathouse, which is now over there, we used to be at the foot of this avalanche chute. So there's a huge avalanche that destroyed. Now on the left side of the boat, we've got more examples of those avalanche chutes as well. So the fact that there's now during peak berry season, which is about right now, the berries eat up to 20 and ultimately dig up these moccasins. That's the first food and first protein they get there. These love going up to the mountaintops and flip over a bunch of rocks. Those glaciers are absolutely massive. If you could just imagine the entire
Back on the trail again, heading back towards the first boat.
I know it's some ducks. I'm not sure what kind because I haven't seen them do this. I've seen them do this one other time. They're just doing a little dip. Oh my goodness, that's really cute.
So that concluded our boat tour. We picked that one because it was the best chance to see wildlife. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything but some ducks, but oh well, it was still really beautiful and fun and good for Padme to go on. We did have a little bit of trouble finding the boat ride. There aren't any signs to it. It does tell you on the map, it has a picture of a boat, and that's about it. But I happened to notice it here behind the hotel. Parking was really hard to get. We were really lucky we caught somebody pulling out as we were using the restrooms, and I pulled in real fast. The actual dock and the place where you buy the tickets is here behind the hotel, and there's no signs or anything leading you back here. We actually went in the hotel and asked how we got tickets, where it was, what we did. All we did was we saw the boat on the lake, and we took a chance, and we got lucky because we were here maybe 10 minutes before the boat was going to leave, and we were lucky and got tickets. A lot of times they say to get tickets in advance, and we didn't. We walked up, but they had plenty of room for us, so we were lucky, and we're glad we did it today. It was about $27 a person. It was not cheap. It was actually more expensive than we thought it was going to be. Somebody at another campground told us it was like $18, but that might have been another boat ride, not this one. You would think with the amount of stuff going on here that there would be more parking, and there just isn't. I mean, there's a giant lodge here. There's bus tours picking up people, there's horseback rides, there's boat rentals, there's these boat tours, there's hiking, and parking is just really hard to find a spot. We drove around probably 5 times, and then we all decided we had to use the restroom, and I got lucky and I saw somebody leaving. So yeah, it might be better to ride the shuttle here. Shot of the lodge here as the sun goes down behind it. Buses here are similar to Yellowstone's, except they're red. They're really cool. Powered by propane, it says. Just stunning. I mean, does it get any better than that? I don't know. Wow. Man, that is just too good. That is just too good.
Three. Oh, three. She's gonna jump right to the 6.
Bug. Good job.
Those are wonderful circles.
All right, now find
Is there another one?
There's a big bug. I see it.
Find the big butterfly. Where's the butterfly? It's really pretty, remember? Yeah. Put a big circle around that butterfly.
Make a
There
circle.
you go.
All right, gonna start the day off with some mini golf. Padme, you ready to go get your new ranger badge? Yeah, all right.
Look at that Junior Ranger.
Hey, Junior Ranger. Let's see that badge. Where is it on your shirt?
Bus.
On your shirt.
Bus.
Where's that badge on your shirt?
Bus.
Like, do I park here?
I think so. If we can find anywhere to park.
Okay, it's the next morning and today has come the time to head out from Glacier. In my opinion, not to take anything away from the other parks, but this one was, in my opinion, the most scenic park we've been to yet. It's absolutely beautiful. And they're getting ready to get snow here within a few weeks. So yeah, it's the very end of the season. So the plan is to head back down south towards Missoula, stay at a Cracker Barrel overnight, and then hit the interstate towards Idaho on our way to Washington. Okay, we're getting ready to leave Cracker Barrel this morning. Our original plan was to go to this gold mine in Idaho where they have an RV park and stay there for the night and then go to their gold mine tomorrow for their tour. So we have done something in the state of Idaho. But being Labor Day weekend, they're all booked up and we're having a bit of trouble trying to find a place. Most places aren't even answering their phone, which I don't understand because I could be trying to book for a couple weeks down the road, but whatever. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. This is the last weekend of the summer, so it's the last time we should ever have to worry about this. If we can't find a campsite, there is a Walmart nearby that lets you overnight park, and we'll just stay the night at the Walmart. So the plan is, since we can't tour the gold mine tomorrow by staying at the campground, we're just going to go to the gold mine today. They have RV parking, and we're going to park in their lot. We're going to tour the gold mine, and then if we find a campsite by then, we'll go there. If we don't, we'll go to Walmart. Easy enough. And then after that, it'll be past the holiday, and we hopefully shouldn't run into this problem again. Well, I'm sure there'll be something that'll happen, some kind of event or something where it might be an issue, but no more holidays for the summer. So, yep, on towards Idaho and on to seeing a gold mine, which will be really cool.